Yo, yo, yo. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Black. I'm back once again. Back once again. And you know, when I got a little bit of excitement in my voice like this, I got something good to talk about this time, man. Like I got some good stuff. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all aware of it, but we're gonna get into all that. So look, man, my name Black. I'm back again, man. For y'all that's new to it. It's the Think Black podcast. Welcome. Glad you could join me. Glad you could be here. Glad you could listen to me run my mouth for a little bit. I appreciate it if you come join the family. You know, hit a follow, hit a subscribe wherever I posted at. Just stay tapped in, stay logged in. You know, I want you to be a part of this community that we got to be building. So welcome. But for those of y'all that know me already and know what we got going on, welcome back, y'all. You know, how was y'all day? How did y'all day go, or how's y'all day going? Either way, whatever time you listening to this. All right, I took that little pause so y'all can give me a little reply, like I can hear y'all. I hope it was good, man. Any problems y'all did have, I hope before y'all made any dramatic decisions, y'all think black. Don't never forget that, man. I keep telling y'all that. When you're out in the real world, in the matrix, before you make any crazy decisions, always think black. But anyway, thank y'all for coming, man. Another night, man. Another day, whatever type time y'all watching this on. But look, I'm about to jump into it, man, because we got a lot to talk about, and I only got a little bit of time to talk about it. So let's get in it. Welcome. So look, here's the thing, man. It's literally a war going on outside. No man is safe from. For those of y'all that's into hip-hop music or whatever it is, or if you watch movies or a book or a quote, whatever, you've heard that term before. It's a war going on outside. No man is safe from, or woman. You know what I mean? Because it's going down right now. In a lot of places. I don't know exactly where, but for one, I'm going to label my city, Philadelphia. It's going down in our downtown area. For those people that don't know, and I'm going to get y'all tapped in right now, this whole ICE situation where they're trying to deport people, and they're coming to people's workplaces, they're coming to people's houses, they're just like running down on everybody that's not a U.S. citizen, you know? And it's getting kind of crazy and scary, you know? So I know to a majority of the people, it really don't matter to them because, you in your little world, you inside your house, in your little space with your family and stuff like that. That's all cool and all, but all in all, this situation is happening to the Hispanics and the Mexican, culture. And we're sitting around and people of our color, African American, black or whatever, or whites. Everybody wants to sit around and make fun of it. Everybody want to make it like it's a funny situation going on, and it's not funny at all. And I really would hope that, we still got human feelings to us to be like, this is a real crazy situation right now. Because if you really think of it in the real big light, people are literally, that's been here in America working, doing what they doing, paying taxes, things of that nature. They're literally getting dragged out of their homes that they worked for, that they, you know what I mean? Whatever type of sweat they had to put in to get that type of property, that car, your family together, whatever the situation is, these people are just literally getting snatched away from their homes. And I know everybody can have their political views on it. I'm not even going to get into the political side of it. I'm not getting into none of the other sides of it. I'm just talking about the basic human nature side of a human caring about another human being. That's the only thing I'm talking about. All that other propaganda, you can keep that shit for another conversation or a dinner conversation or whatever situation you want to carry that for. But here, we're going to get straight to the facts here. And what we going to do is we basing this off of just humans, period. I don't care what color, what nationality you are. Just a human, period, should not be treated that way. They should at least have some type of equal rights, some type of like judicial rights, something of some nature to give these people some type of say so, a petition or something like that. Because man, listen, I'm on their side. These people, they can be here, man. Like, yeah, they want to make it seem like, oh, these people came over here and took the jobs and this, that, and the third. But please, man, just like the schools that we got over here in America, man, they give us free schools. We can, and I'm only speaking for Philadelphia. I can't speak for the rest of the world. But in Philadelphia, speaking for myself, I know a friend of mine. I know a lot of my friends. And a lot of my friends never had that conversation ever out their mouth to say, oh, I could never make it out here because the white man held me down and the white man kept me down. All my friends that I know, they've all went to school. They've all dealt with the regular street stuff that we had to deal with living in the communities that we lived in. These guys always stayed with jobs and good jobs. You know what I'm saying? These guys always stayed at their jobs for X amount of years. You know what I mean? So for me being exposed to that, you can't really tell me nothing about this. Oh, they got their foot on our neck and this and the third. People just don't want to do it. You know what I mean? And for you, people just to like coming from another country that don't have as much benefits as we have. They don't have as much of this good stuff. They don't have the benefit to just walk out their door and go catch a bus and go to the market and go buy something with food stamps. They don't have that advantage. You know what I'm saying? So if they come over here and make a little bit of crumbs, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're acting like these people coming over here and becoming millionaires or whatever. They starving just like us. They're not making no more than us. Well, what we make $2, they make $1.50. What's the difference? Like, it's not really that big of a deal. We all struggling. Food is up, properties is up, everything is up right now. So nobody's really winning at this moment, besides the people that's in control of putting all this stuff into play the way it's putting into play. But all in all, man, this whole thing is just like, it's ridiculous, man. Because downtown here in Philadelphia, again, I'm scrolling again through social media things, looking on TV and things of that nature. And it's like I'm seeing people like getting thrown around in the streets and cops is hitting people with sticks and all this stuff is going on in downtown Philadelphia. We never had that type of stuff going on down there. Like, this has never been that. Like, we had our little, our little marches and our little, whatever's, but we never had it this extreme to the point where it's cops down here putting hands on people and people getting thrown around. And like, I understand these guys are protesting. They're protesting because they have a right. They don't feel as though you guys are treating them right. That's what they're protesting. And it's like, y'all, the police, when I say y'all, police and authorities, people of authority, with y'all don't really care much about it because y'all just looking at it on the side like, I'm just doing my job. That's all it is. That's their whole main foundation and their only thing that they're trained to and what they have computed in their brain. When they go to work, punch that clock in, however they clock in, their thing is just, I'm on the job. I don't care who I go out here and shoot. I don't care who I go out here and injure. I don't care who has a family they got to go back to. I don't care about none of that because I have a job to do. Even though the situation can be resolved beyond violence, but violence, I'm assuming, is the best thing to get your point across these days. You know what I mean? Especially when you're dealing with people that's like bullies. When you're dealing with bullies don't never want to back down. The bullies never want to just be like, hey, you know what? Let's come to an understanding. No, that's the point of being a bully. So you can run over somebody, so you can control somebody with fear. That's the main thing. That's what this is all about, because they could have had their protest down there saying what they are saying. The cops could have been on their side, just protecting the stores and things of that nature so people don't tear it up. And it could have been that. Those people have been down there all day sitting around shouting. And it had just been that. But no, it has to come to a point where the police will have to be, hey, everybody, disperse from this area. Okay, nobody's listening. You know they're not going to listen because they're here to protest. That's the point of them being there. So now it's like, okay, well now, are these protesters that's not supposed to leave because they're protesters, but we want them to leave, what we're going to do is start shooting them now. All right, you guys have 5 seconds to clear the area. You don't clear this area, we're going to start releasing firearms. We're going to start releasing, what do they call them? I forgot the name for them. The tear gas stuff. We're going to start releasing all these things. So now Protesters, again, are doing their job. Their job is to stand their ground, to stand for what they believe in, to get injured behind what they believe in, which it shouldn't have to come to that. You shouldn't have to get beat and get killed damn near because of what you believe in and what you know that's not right getting done to you. I don't want to be treated like an animal and you're telling me, no, shut up before I shoot you with a rubber bullet. What? Like, no, man, nobody deserves to live like that, man. And I stand for those people, man, for real. My hat go off to them, man. And I hope they win that good fight. Like if it was a petition, I would sign that petition, man. Leave those people alone, man. Like, cause in the whole, I said again in the beginning, we're all humans at the end of the day. We have one job here on this planet, man. Do what you have to do. Finish your life out to the end of the road if you can, and just enjoy it. That's it. All this other extra stuff is not part of the plans. They've been created and written into the plans, but they're not part of the plans, man. The plans that we have written for life is not supposed to be like this. When you have, you know, on this physical plane that we on, when you got people that can control a certain group of people, you can't really stop that. You know what I mean? There's nothing really you can do with that because money is king. And that's really like running the world. And that's, you know, that's really kind of taking over. It's been going on for a long time. It's nothing new, but, you know, as we're coming on with times, just got more, let's use the word messier. It just got more messier on how people make their money now. Like when I say people, I mean these corporations, the higher ups, the power to be, whatever you want to call those people, whatever you want to label them as. But not getting off the subject, I want to just really send my prayers out to the people, you know, with this protest and stuff that, you know, nobody gets injured behind all this. Well, people are going to get injured because I already seen people get injured, but I hope nobody get like severely injured, killed behind it or nothing like that. I seen one video, they shot a reporter in wherever she was. I mean, she was in LA. I'm sorry. She was in LA doing a report. You know, you probably seen it online. She was in LA doing a report and one of the guards or cops, whatever you want to call them, just straight shot her, boom, right in her head with one of the rubber bullets. You know, good thing she wasn't hurt by it. She laughed it off and just ran away. You know what I mean? But it was also another video I seen where a cop shot another lady in the head with a rubber bullet. I damn near split her head open. She lady's bleeding on the ground. You know what I mean? All that stuff is not called for. Like, you can't tell me that these people, unless these people are really out there with the equal type of weapons that y'all have and y'all really feel like y'all life is a threat, you can't tell me that you feel like your life is a threat with people with masks on, body armor so they don't get burned up by the tear gas and things, and protest signs. You can't sell me that bridge and tell me that you're that scared of protest signs and yelling. Like, this is what you're supposed to be trained for and built for, you know? Like in an academy or whatever, the training school or whatever they do and wherever they boot camps or wherever. It's supposed to be trained for that kind of stuff because that's the type of things you have to deal with in your job description. You have to deal with the community. You have to deal with people. That's how it goes. You know what I mean? It's nowhere in the book. I would hope it's nowhere in the book they say the first thing you do is act like an animal first and that cop last. Like, I would hope it don't say that in there. But these days, you never know. You never know. But, man, that was my rant for today, man. My heart goes out to those people, man. I just hope we can get it together because we got a lot going on in the world right now. I'm going to touch on to some other things, man, because we got some, besides this little thing here with this whole immigration thing. So now they're trying to make a whole big, you know, Hispanic and Mexicans versus the police type of situation, you know, whatever it is they're trying to put together and plot. But we're going to touch on it all that. And I appreciate y'all again, man, for coming and stopping and listening to me talk, man. Thank y'all. Don't forget, man, give me a like, give me a follow, give me a comment. Just give me something. I appreciate y'all, man. Glad y'all could stop in and give me a listen. Y'all be good out there and y'all stay safe. I'm your host, Black. Peace.